Welcome back to Keeping Up with Snow, where we give behind-the-scene updates on female rappers, singers, TV personalities, internet sensations, and more. Let's get into episode 4 of Joseline's Cabaret. The episode starts off with Gypsy sneaking Erica Mina at Joseline's one-night-only party, and all the girls going after her. After Gypsy is removed from set, the girls get back into the house and sit around to chat about the drama. As a bunch of the girls are sitting around, Andrea comes out in a sparkly one-piece. Andrea always coming with these ninja outfits. The girls ask Andrea what's going on with her and Danny. Andrea explains they're cool, and they fought earlier but could hug and make up right now. Miss Kenya expressed in her confessional that she thinks that was weird and dysfunctional of them. Do you think their friendship is weird? Cut to Chinks and Dez at the bar, where Dez feels the needs to address Chinks because the last time they saw each other was at the reunion and they fought. Chinks seems to be over it and calls out Dez and envy Erica for always wanting to backtrack for a storyline. Then Chinks calls out Dez for commenting while on the sidelines of Chinks and To Love fight that Chinks was too big to be scratching. Which is true though. You're the biggest lady here and you can't throw a punch? You shouldn't be thrown around by someone way smaller than you. I think Dez had a point. Dez stands on the fact that she wasn't talking shit, just stating that Chinks is way bigger than T-Love and should be able to handle her. Chinks just wants Dez to stop inserting herself in other people's situations, which is understandable. It cuts to Joseline crying with Erica, expressing how she didn't want that to happen. Joseline seems genuinely upset about all this. I think maybe she wanted to drama with having Gypsy on the show and have her friend Erica Mina there, but things turned out differently. She says Gypsy will never be on this show again, which I believe, but maybe we'll see her get jumped at the reunion. Who knows? Joseline thanks all the girls who jumped for Erica. Everyone goes to bed for the night, and in the morning, Joseline and her husband Ballistic have a chat. Ballistic wants to know what's going on, and also congratulates Joseline on Lemmy wanting to get her a club. Joseline expresses to Ballistic that she feels Gypsy wanted her moment. Joseline's also didn't expect it, but who would? Would anyone mess with the Puerto Rican princess's friend? Joseline's is happy her girls went after Gypsy for Erica, but at the same time, why don't these girls do that for her when it's time? Like the Puerto Rican parade incident. She brings up how she doesn't like Isis, and she relays how she asked Isis, "Why are you here if you don't like me?" And Isis didn't have anything to say earlier at the party when Joseline was calling all the girls out. She really expects Isis to bring better this time around. Ballistic asks when she's gonna go see the girls dance. And Joseline says today with Ricardo, which we'll be seeing which ladies have been practicing and who hasn't. They wrap up their conversation, and the episode cuts to the girls in the kitchen discussing the party last night. Lexi Gold gets into how she had to miss the party and go to the eye doctor after her tussle with Chinks on the van. Which her eye does look messed up. Lexi got her cornea scratched, and she has to move to injured reserve. Which she didn't say injured reserve, but we all know she's gonna PC up. So Neek asks the girls who they have a problem with, and Envy Erica brings up Love and what she said about OGs on the bus. Neek explains that Gypsy said when Love first arrived on the bus, she was talking about fuck the OGs, which let's cut to the clip here.
I just made that clear as well. First of all, my main T is it wouldn't even make sense for me to have said that, basically because if you think about it, last season, the ones who really... Hear me out. Let me finish.
So but you said it wouldn't have made sense if you said it. So did you say it? Or
I said
you
I did. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I never said that.
You said you did on the bus.
Bitch, if you, because I smoke a lot of
bitch, me?
Bruh, I'm talking about the bitch who asked me. My exact words. You asked me what I said. I feel like bitches just keep trying to put a lot of words in my mouth.
I'm not putting words into your mouth. I don't do that.
I never said that. I never said those words. Nobody putting words in my mouth. When did I say somebody's putting words in my mouth? I literally said I didn't say that.
Love explains she was just saying like, fuck the OGs, I'm here to win this money. Like she's not gonna be buddy-buddy or super click, cause this is a competition after all. 50,000 on the line here. What would you do for 50,000? Would you join Joseline's Cabaret? Or even Baddies Gone Wild for 50,000? Comment down below. Love tries to explain herself. I think she definitely has a memory issue, and she seems to be forgetting what she says as she says it, not looking good for Love. Lexi Gold makes it clear nobody's trying to gang up on her. Everyone clears the kitchen, and Neek and Love seem to leave off on a bad note. Do you think they'll fight at some point? Who do you think would win? Let me know down below. Cut to Egypt and T-Love talking about Ms. Natural. And Love says, Natural is a compulsive liar. She said Natural swung on her sister at a booking. And after that, Natural called Joseline's trying to give her an ultimatum on who she was gonna keep on your, which you cannot give. Joseline's ultimatums, are you crazy? Egypt said her and Natural used to date, and afterwards Natural was giving promoters ultimatums too. Just playing with everyone's money at this point. They wrap up their conversation and go eat before rehearsal. Cut to Natural, Jane Doe, Chinks, and Isis sitting on the balcony discussing the night before. G-Baby rolls up while Chinks is going into what happened with her and Love on the bus and at the party. Danny, Andrea, and Oceans come up to confront some of the girls. Danny immediately asks Isis if she wants a one-on-one fade. Isis is of course on that timing, and I personally think Isis won, but only because Danny had those stupid glasses on that Isis punched off her face.
I did.
That's what's crazy.
I did. We can smoke some more weed, but respectfully, you
So
owe
you
the
want that
princess. So
fade
respectfully,
right now?
you owe the princess an apology.
You want that fade right now? You want it?
Danny explains she didn't like how nonchalant Isis was when Joseline's confronted her at the one-night-only party. Oceans then calls out G-Baby for not wanting to share her blunt on the bus, which is crazy because how is someone obligated to share their own blunt? Anyways, Oceans calls her out and calls her aggressive, and they get to fighting it out. Who do you think won here? Let me know. Down below.
Not over my belongings, not over shit that I bought or shook my ass for.
I'm not aggressive.
You are,
And
though.
I don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
Bitch, you should. You should.
For what? Who are you to me?
should. You should.
And I don't.
You should.
I don't.
You should,
And I
though.
don't.
You should, though.
And I
And that's
don't.
why Usher's gonna whoop your ass.
I'm watching.
Aggressive, so do what you do.
I told you she gonna whoop your ass. Get her, I told you she's gonna whoop your ass. Get her, Ocean. Get her, Ocean. Get her, Ocean. Get her, Ocean. I told you she's gonna whoop your ass.
Below, G-Baby expresses how she thinks Oceans is just going after her for her TV moment and a storyline. Do you think this is true? Everyone goes their own way, and Andrea leaves the scene saying the big three still got business to handle. T-Love and Joseline meet up to chat and get ahead of the situation between T-Love and Natural. Her and Joseline step outside with Natural. Joseline's recaps in the confessional about how they both gave Joseline's an ultimatum on tour, and both of them got fired for it. Let's cut to the girls chatting.
Between me and her, did I want to talk about it cause she called me way before all of this and was like, all right, we gon' set. You grown ass woman. You
felt how you felt. Listen, y'all.
We gotta get up.
Okay, listen. Okay, listen.
I know that Natural, all she wants to do is get a hold of that Q-tip and strangle her. But you're not gonna be able to do that on my watch.
Oh, my sisters. What's up?
All right.
Joseline's, of course, lets them fight it out. I mean, some things you just can't talk through. Who do you think won this fight, Natural or T-Love? They both agree they can continue to dance next to each other but can't be friends. Let's see how well that goes. That is it on episode 4 of Joseline's Cabaret, California. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. Let me know what you think, and follow me.